Good morning, sleepyhead. How did you rest, my little dear? Based on that look on your face, you seem quite content. That's good. I love surprising you in the morning. Yesterday being breakfast in bed, and today, well, just talking to you, I suppose. Having a meaningful conversation with you is always special. Now that I've grown to trust you a little more, I should probably tell you a bit more. Tell you what I do and why I do it. I don't really like holding secrets, especially away from the people that I trust and love, and I care deeply about you. Before I open up to you, I do want to make sure you're doing okay. So, how are you? Are you doing all right? Why am I doing this? Well, let's just say that the topic that we're going to discuss about is rather graphic, and I just want to make sure that you're mentally prepared for such things. Yes, I know. You are my big and tough little teddy bear, but I still have to make sure that you're doing okay. Besides, I wouldn't want to make your day any worse by telling you something graphic. Especially if you don't want to hear such things. So, I'm going to ask you again, and I want you to give me your honest answer. How are you feeling? And are you doing okay? That's good. I'm very happy to hear that. Your happiness is my happiness. Always remember that. Oh, look at you. Your smile makes me so happy. It's so beautiful. Fits your features very well. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that you have a very beautiful smile. You do. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And if anyone dares to try, you don't have to worry about them anymore, because they wouldn't be alive the next day. I almost forgot. We were supposed to have a discussion, right? Well, I guess it's a good time to begin. You're adorable, first off. You are such a curious little thing now, aren't you? Ever since we met that fateful day, you've always wanted to know everything about me. I guess it's a good time to tell you about, well, everything. I'm honestly flattered that you want to know so much about me. You like me or something? Anyways, where should we begin? I feel like a little backstory would definitely help you. It's a very long story, so I hope you're ready for all of that. I forgot. I can't really talk for long. I have a few meetings to attend to. Yes. I'm meeting with a Wellington this afternoon. I believe his name was Baron. Sorry, my memory is a bit of a fuzz. But as I was saying, I have a lot of respect for Baron. For a good reason, too. His organization is known for their hitmen and their large arsenal of weapons. So having him on my side, well, it makes everything easier. I should probably tell you on what I'm doing, since you are part of the family. It is a lot to take in. Now, here is the story of my former family. Many years ago, I gave birth to a little girl, and I blessed her with my beauty and a beautiful name, Christina. I blessed that child with both a pretty face and a wondrous name, and she goes ahead and wastes it all. You see, I took very good care of my little Chrissy. By society's term, I was a good mother. Oh, right, I almost forgot. I also gave birth to a little boy a few years later. His name is Aaron. Again, I bless him with my beauty. A wondrous name, and again it was wasted, just like her sister. Like I said before, I was a good mother. I really was. I always put their needs before mine, and never abandoned them. I was there for them every step of their life. And I made sure to work very hard, just so they could have the luxury. But my Christina developed a little attitude and was quite rebellious against me. She never really condoned the way I lived my life. I took from the poor and the needy. I did all of that so she could be taken care of. And of course, to have a little extra cash for myself. But as you can see, Christina despised me for that. So she took herself and Aaron and ran away, and I haven't seen her since. After blessing her with a beautiful face and a wondrous name and taking care of her all those years, she abandons her mother. At that point, I was tired. I wasn't about to be held down by society's terms and be a good mother anymore. Everyone around me wants me to be a good mother and care for my children, despite the fact that they abandoned me. But too bad. Reading by the script is so boring. I'm so tired of being held down by society's terms. So, I don't. I live by my own rules. I live by my own script. After what that disgusting little girl did to me, I was no longer her mother. You look so scared. So terrified, in fact. No need to be afraid. You're by my side, so I would never do anything to harm you. Save the applause for later, my dear. The story is not even done. So as I was saying, I'm an exhausted old woman who's done everything for their family. And this is how I'm treated in return. Oh my. I have every right to be angry. Don't you agree? So now, I want to be entertained. And for some odd reason, seeing someone struggle is so satisfying to me. My dear little Christina. She loves her brother more than anything. But unfortunately, that little boy became ill, and he's currently being held in another hospital out of state. And that poor little girl, she's become so desperate. She's been working extremely hard to gain some hope that she'll be able to earn enough money to pay off his medical bills. Well, I would be more than able to help them. But too bad. I'm not really that interested in helping her. What goes around comes around. Isn't that right, my little Christina? Oh, she is struggling. She really is. And to me, I don't know. For some odd reason, it's just too satisfying. It's like watching a mosquito that's been feeding on you, dying, and taking its last few breaths of life. Very satisfying. And you know what? I want to see more. I want to see her struggle. I want to see her cry in agony and fall apart mentally and physically. Is that wrong of me? Maybe in your eyes, but I don't think there's anything wrong with me wanting a little show. Listen, sooner enough, she will be working hard for nothing. And she won't even know it. What am I going to do? Don't you worry. Nothing drastic. But let's just say I have a little plan in the works. Let me explain from the beginning, all right? You'll understand in due time. Christina and Aaron are currently separated. Aaron is being held in a hospital out of state for his illness, while Christina is working very, very hard in order to get the money that she needs. What would happen if an outside source told Christina that Aaron sadly passed away, and it's been a month since he died, and no one decided to tell her? That on its own would destroy her. And don't you worry, I have the necessary resources to make everything seem real. Oh my, just talking about it makes me so excited. I cannot wait for all of this to go down. Just to see everything fall apart right in front of her. To see the joy drain from her eyes. Oh my. I would pay millions just to see that. And listen, I would pay millions more for an encore. Oh, imagine this. Imagine if you were a part of this. Wouldn't that be so exciting? Your first little adventure is one of the highlights of my organization. Oh my, you get a front row seat to the show itself. Isn't that just amazing? Just to see her fall apart. That on its own would be an amazing show. Award-winning even. For everything that she's done. She is finally getting what she deserves. A taste of abandonment, loneliness, and of course, failure. I felt all of those three because of her. And now finally, after all these years, I play my own trump card. So what do you say? Would you like to be a part of my glorious little plan? Oh, you rather not get involved? Oh. This is a grand opportunity for a good show. Front row seat, too. I mean, I understand. This is all so much, isn't it? I will respect your wishes. But know this, if you ever change your mind, the offer is always open. Again, I can assure you a pleasant experience. You may think it's brutal, but sometimes some need to suffer for the survival of others. Not everything is achieved with good morals. So we might as well take advantage of the opportunity we're given. You're still looking at me with those fearful eyes of yours. Adorable. But I rather you understand where I'm coming from. Listen. With due time, you will know and understand why this is happening. You will finally grasp the idea that I'm trying to portray here. And I know that will take some time. And don't you worry, I am a very patient person, and I'm willing to work with that. Anything for you, my little dear. My adorable little rose. Oh, it must be Johnson. What is it now? Make it quick. Ah, Baron is here. Well, thank you, Johnson. Very appreciated. I will be there shortly. Thank you again. Bye-bye. Ah, well, I told you it would be short. But don't you worry. As soon as I'm done with my meeting, let's go have a little meal together. All right? You are just too precious. Now, wait for me here, and I'll be back shortly. For you. Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you're having an amazing day so far. I do want to thank a few individuals, and that'd be Ryan Rigby, Leon R., Tom Pride, Ethan Race, Andrew Wood, and Star Mazaris. Thank you guys so much for pledging to my Patreon, and I really appreciate all your support. Again, have an amazing day. I do want to make one little announcement before I close, and that would be I am officially back from my little break. Yay! I'm sorry for being a little inactive, but I did want to take a few days off and just focus on myself and my school, and just know that I'm doing a lot better, and I feel in a much better, mental space, so expect more videos soon. Alright, with that, I will close off, and I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and if you're resting, then I hope you're having an amazing rest. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye!